Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. We have the Kraken Privateer just been announced properly. I saw some bits and bobs of it at CitizenCon and asked some questions about it, so we can go over some of that. It's the Drake Day of the sale as well. We'll have a quick look at the Aegis Sale from the previous day as well, because I still believe that you can buy these big capital ships, so the Aegis Javelin and the Idris P as well. We've got the Kraken Privateer now available, which is incredibly expensive too, and we've got the Drake General Sale today, and there's a lot of cool Drake ships. So the Kraken Privateer is a variant of the Kraken, basically taking some of the cargo bays and the Dragonfly Bay there and making it into modular shops. And then you can have NPCs run those shops for you. You can decide what types of shop they are. You have the choice of various archetypes. So you can have a Kasaba outlet, you could have a component shop, whatever you want like that. And then your main cargo bay is transformed into 8 shops, each with 189 SCU of secure storage. And then you also have a private market as well, which has 2 shops where the Dragonfly bays were. And this is basically behind closed doors, a locked area, an area that you would need permission to get into. And you could potentially buy some less lawful items or some more valuable stuff, that sort of stuff. It's whatever the person that's running the ship wants to put in there. So the idea here as well is that the Banu Merchantman will run in a very similar way with its shops, and you'll be able to put an NPC in each of the shops and modularly decide what the shop is doing, different archetypes for those shops. So the cargo capacity of the Kraken Privateer is cut down significantly, so it's now only got a cargo capacity of 768, and it's also got that shop storage as well, so it's got another effective almost 2,000, so 1,890 SCU from its shop storage as well. It's still the same size as the original Kraken, so 270 meters long, 64 meters high, and 104 meters wide, and it's basically the same. So other than the modular changes of the changing from the cargo bay to shops and the Dragonfly bay to shops. Oh, and it's got 10 extra habs for the crew. It's pretty much the same. And I really do like the idea of the ship. However, so the Drake Kraken Privateer is incredibly expensive. So it's got VAT added here, so 20% extra because I'm in the UK. But it's from $1,700. You can get a privateer. That's the war bond, so that's new money, and then $2,000 for a one bought with any store credit. You can also upgrade your Kraken to the privateer from $300. So what's that? $300 and $350 if you wanted to use store credit to do that. So very, very expensive, but I think a lot of people will like the idea of a floating space station, because that's basically what this is. It's the normal Kraken, a bit more of an assault carrier, but this one is much more in the way of a floating space station to service, repair, give people goods and services while they're docked with you. You're basically trying to make yourself into a Polosar while you're flying around, or a rest stop. So some very cool stuff there. I very much like the idea of it, but it's certainly one for me that I'll be getting in-game. Let's have a look at the rest of the Drake sale, though. So with the Drake sale today, we've got the Drake Caterpillar available as an upgrade to one of your hulls that will give you 10 years insurance if you upgrade, which is going to be cool for some. Caterpillar, very, very cool ship. At the end of the anniversary sale, so between the 2nd and 5th of December, the Caterpillar is going to be available in a different skin and with a free piece of hangar flare, which you can upgrade if you already own the ship for free too. So bear that in mind. Ships that are flyable and on the expo floor for you to try out today and to purchase are the Cutlass Black, the Caterpillar, and the Cutlass Black is actually one of my favorite ships just because it's $100 and it's super versatile. And we've got the Drake Buccaneer, which is a very good little medium fighter. Lots and lots of firepower on it, but it's got vulnerabilities, shall we say. There's the Herald as well, which is going to be great for sort of like data running gameplay in the future. And we've got the Dragonfly Black and Yellow. If you're going to grab a Dragonfly, I would suggest the Yellow because it's sort of like slightly more limited edition. Although ground vehicles in general are very easy to get in-game in Star Citizen. For concept ships that aren't on the show floor or flyable today, but you can still buy, we've got the Drake Corsair, which is a good competitor, cheaper competitor to the Carrack, obviously a bit smaller and less frills. We've got the Drake Cutlass Blue, which I think is planned for 3.9. I'll have to check that in a second. Can confirm, currently planned for 3.9. We've got the Drake Cutlass Red, which is planned for January 2020 as part of the 3.8 branch. The Vulture is planned for 3.9, but salvage mechanics are not planned until 4.0. And I believe that the Reclaimer and the Vulture should both be ready for salvage when that happens, if you see what I mean. As I said earlier, the Drake Kraken and the Privateer are both on sale. So they are limited ships, so they will go on sale at 2 p.m, 8 p.m, and 2 a.m. UTC in waves. I would also expect them to be sold on the 2nd to 5th of December, potentially in some waves as well. But if you want to pick yourself up a Kraken, great, but super expensive ship. It's certainly one I'll be getting in-game myself. Then we've got some more of the Drake little gear packs as well. For Aegis, we had a few little things. I mean, well, we had a few big things as well. So we were able to upgrade our ship to the Aegis Sabre. But we had the Avenger series, of which I recommend the Avenger Titan to anyone that's looking to upgrade their starter package to something a bit more, but then nothing else. Really, really, really great ship. Really, really awesome for just multi-role. Better than a starter ship, basically. And it sort of like also makes other ships that potentially might be a bit more expensive. I say more accessible, but you just sort of like ignore the more expensive ship and just use the Avenger Titan. That's my recommendation anyway. What else have we got? We've got the Warlock, which is the MP. We've got very expensive Aegis Eclipse, which is the stealth bomber. We've got the Aegis Gladius, which is a very good meta ship at the moment, admittedly, although I do like the Arrow, even though it's been slightly nerfed. We've got the Aegis Hammerhead. That's a big boy that's flyable currently as well. We've got the Reclaimer. Reclaimer, because it doesn't have its salvaging mechanics, is not super expensive. Well, it is expensive. It's $400 bloody dollars. We've also got the Aegis Retaliator, which is the variant that's in game at the moment, with 2 bomb bays. We've got the Sabre, which is probably my favourite fighter still, probably. We've got the Comet, which is its variant, just for loadout and skin. We've got all of the Vanguards, of which I really like the Hoplite, because it's cheap, and obviously has room for Marines in the back. But at the moment, the Vanguards still haven't really come into their own yet. They need a load of balance once they're able to be balanced. Some concept ships. We've got the Nautilus. We've got the Redeemer. We've got the Retaliator base, so the stripped down Retaliator that needs modules. Don't have the modules on sale though. And then we've got the Aegis Vulcan, which is the sort of like drone repair, refuel and rearm ship. I really like the Vulcan. The Aegis Redeemer, this I didn't think was supposed to be going on sale again until it was reconcepted, which should be happening at some point. I thought we were going to get it reconcepted in 2019, but it appears that it's more likely to be 2020 now. So don't know what they're going to be doing with the Aegis Redeemer. Probably be more than $250 when they're finished with it, but I have no idea. It's supposed to be more of a gunship than anything else, with the emphasis being on gun. It's supposed to still be with Aegis, but I don't know anything more about it other than it's being reconcepted at this stage. Aegis Nautilus, cool ship. Got a big gun on the front, but it is a minesweeper ship. And if you're a Chairman's Club or Concierge member, so you've spent $1,000 on the game already, then you had access to purchase these big capital ships. So we've got the Javelin and Idris available, both for Warbond and store credit. So for people that got a load of store credit and you were like, oh yeah, I really want to pick up an Idris or a Javelin or something, that might be for you. However, they are incredibly expensive, and if you have to pay VAT on them, they're even more expensive, which is madness. But I would expect them to be on sale, not just a day. They'll probably sell them until they are run out of stock of them. The first 2 waves sold out almost immediately at time of recording, which is on Saturday morning for me. They're still not sold out fully, or it appears they're not sold out anyway. But I would expect them to sell some more on the 2nd to the 5th of December as well, so bear that in mind if you are looking to pick one up. But it's certainly something you can get in game, or just join an org and use someone else's. They've also got some Aegis Flair available, so I'm interested to know if anyone is trying to pick up anything today. If you're trying to pick yourself up a capital ship, are you gonna get yourself a Kraken Privateer or one of the other Drake ships, or are you looking for an Aegis big capital ship, big beefy boy? And whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For November, it's for a Cutlass Black game package and CitizenCon 2948, last year's goodie pack. All you need to do for a chance of winning is comment on any of my videos made during November 2019. More details below. A quick bit of shilling as well. Shadow provide remote access to high-spec gaming PCs as a subscription service, so you don't need to maintain your own gaming PC. You can leverage the power of your internet to turn your phone, tablet, laptop, or home PC into a monster. They are taking pre-orders for their new hardware configurations, scaling for 4K gaming, up to 32 gigs of RAM, and a GeForce Titan RTX, which I am very much looking forward to playing Star Citizen on. Links below, and use the code BoredGamer to get a discount. I also use NordVPN, which I've decided to continue to support, as they appear to have one of the best VPN services currently available at an affordable price. If you're looking for a VPN, consider them. Links below. Thank you so much for watching my video to the end. If you would like to share my video, comment, subscribe, like, all that sort of jazz, ring the bell, that all helps content creators. Also, if you want to further support the channel even more, there's Patreon, there's direct donation, there's the YouTube join button as well, which gives you access to some more sort of like exclusive content from me. Thank you very much for watching. You take care, and I'll see you in the verse.